today I'm going to rehouse my Pachnoda marginata sun beetles, and I lost the audio on the video, so I'm going to be narrating over this like some amateur director's commentary. Now, I had an earlier video where I planted probably isn't the right word, they're not seeds. I housed some grubs in a tub, and there was about 4 or 5 sun beetle grubs, and they started to mature. One came out and unfortunately only lasted a few days, and then he died. Don't know why, but we've now got another one that hatched out, and I thought, well, as we've got some coming out of the substrate now, I will buy some more just to keep him company and rehouse them in a proper enclosure. So here is the tub that had the grubs in. There might be a few more left in here to hatch out, so we'll leave them for now to see. This is the cocoon of one of the sun beetles that came out. And these are his new housemates. There's only 2. I wanted to get some more, but there wasn't any in stock, so there'll be 3 in total, and hopefully over the course of the next month or so there might even be some more grubs emerging, but we will have to wait and see for that. This is where I'm planning on putting them. As you can see, it's just a very temporary thing at the moment, just to house the one that hatched out, and we'll renovate this to make it a bit more appropriate for the new guys. So I'll mix in some orchid bark. I don't know if they'll munch on that, maybe the grubs will, just to give the grounding a bit more texture though. And my hope is that these sun beetles will reproduce, lay some eggs, and we'll get more grubs. So once the weather gets a bit better, I'm going to go get some rotting wood from outside, sterilise it and mix that in too, just for any grubs that might potentially be burrowing through this. I wanted some kind of centrepiece for the enclosure, so I just got this off Amazon. I think it's just an aquarium ornament, but I liked it because it's kind of Egyptian and has a sun on it, and I just thought it kind of fits the motif of sun beetles. Just looked like a little fallen pot broken into the ground. I mean, they loved beetles, didn't they, in ancient Egypt? There's that iconic image of a scarab kind of on top of a pyramid that comes to mind, so it's somewhat appropriate. And then I'm just adding some more leaf litter just to give them some more grounds to forage through and add a bit more colour to it. As I put them in, I did try to sex them. It's fairly simple to sex sun beetles. So the males will have a line down their abdomen on the underside, which you can kind of see. The light is a bit difficult to see it on this, but you'll notice it on the female. So this one's a male. They've got that kind of dip, indent in the middle. And then this one's a female. As you can kind of see, there's no indent on the abdomen. I'll put a picture up as well actually, just so you can see it a bit clearer. And then the third and final one is another male. There we go, you can kind of clearly see that line there. Don't know why they've got that line, maybe that's where they pop something out to reproduce, who knows. My favourite thing about these guys is they're just so stupid, they're just bumbling idiots, and they're so clumsy. It makes it really entertaining to watch them when they're just going about their business. And they are quite cute when you look at them up close. Very handsome creatures. This guy just kind of played dead on top of his vase, but he's okay. So from my experience, these guys just spend a lot of time above ground just grazing on mainly fruit, and I'll be giving them a diet of a bit of a mix between tangerines and apples and sprouts and mango, just to vary their diet. They spend most of their time just munching. Look at his little underside and his little moustache. Such a cute little fella. When I got these from the local pet store, they commented and said, oh, the only thing is with these, they smell so bad. But they don't. If you take their leftovers out, they don't smell at all, from my experience. I think it's just a case of making sure you're clearing out the enclosure regularly, because they will eat a lot. So they do have a lot of leftovers, so as long as you keep that clean, it's fine. And I've got some springtails in there, as you can probably see, just to help out with clean-up duty. As far as beetles go, I highly recommend these guys. Like I said, they're really cute, they're quite entertaining, and they're easy to look after. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch it. As always, stay safe and take care. I'll see you on the next one.